The 90 were selected from every corner of this continent. Nobles and peasants, priests and warriors, voidbringers free from the void, even great shells in Rashadium. The undertext. Each and every one could have ruled us all, as king of all Roshar. From Knights of Desolation Prologue.
Lightning severs the sky as time stops. Droplets of rain hover in place, completely still. A wave of calm washes over you, expelling exhaustion and worry from your mind. Your consciousness enters a spiritual space where you see flashes of memory play out from the third person. You see yourself progressing from childhood to adulthood on the battlefield. The little runt of your father's brood, the only child born of your mother, always failing to meet the standards of a picturesque Alethi soldier, too concerned with minimizing losses and improving strategy. You feel true recognition again watching yourself fight alongside Vedeledev, and vindication at your selection as a Radiant. The next pivotal moment comes quickly when you choose to lay down your sword and seek out higher education in Azamir. Then, every memory shifts to a corner of your small, cluttered laboratory where you spent 2 years diligently studying and researching lost or forgotten technology, seeking farming techniques to benefit those who live further from the capital's protection, and working to improve long-term stockpiling of goods should unrest return to the land. You showed diligence in following Makabaki traditions by presenting many persuasive essays to the proper authorities and explaining the many ways that your research directly comports with the stated goals of the Empire. Then comes the realization that those stated goals were never honest. You see where resources are actually allocated. And even worse, you see how you don't quite fit in with this society either. So you hardened your exterior, becoming closed off and abrasive. In that cramped room, you also struggled with visions of the war alone. Claps of thunder and high storms brought forward memories of clashing weapons, death, pain. What is the biggest lie you told yourself? What excuses were you making to isolate yourself, stay here, and never kick off your journey?
The biggest lie I told myself was that life will always work itself out, that there will always be someone that sees the chinks in how society operates, and there will always be someone to pick up the mess.
And what excuse were you making to isolate yourself?
That is very much the same exact excuse, I believe. I believe the excuse and the lie are the same. I wanted to believe that someone else would step up to the plate, therefore allowing me to sequester myself off and continue the process of helping in the way I see fit without, it's focusing too much on the micro versus the macro, and the disconnect of not realizing the importance of both of those aspects, I believe.
Struggling to find a path forward, you continued to study in the dark when one shadowy day, vines crawled through the night and spoke to you.
That is a clever idea, Nazir.
I ignore it.
And she continues to pester you until ultimately you do recognize this being that starts to spend time with you, hover around you. It's not just your mind. There is truly this Spren talking to you, and you realize it quickly, knowing that you were chosen, an idea that has run through your mind over and over again as you've thought badly about yourself, thought that you're not capable of actually being radiant like you were told that day. She doesn't know much of your world, but the cultivation Spren of lush woven vines with uniquely cut gemstone eyes was very curious about you. She soon became as true a companion as Tigzir or Kalth. So Kalth, your shield first lieutenant who has a kid already, she learned fast, and soon enough one morning she asked,
Nazir, why is it we never leave Azamir? I've seen the maps, and Roshar is quite large.
Why would I need to leave?
Don't you at least want to see your siblings?
My siblings are self-sufficient people. Whether or not I'm around them matters little, I think. They know where I am. We message each other often, but my presence isn't needed over there.
Whenever you bring them up, I remember bits of living with my cryptic brothers. I could never quite understand their patterns either.
I'm going to outstretch my hand in kind of like a weird, almost like perch for her to wrap around.
She climbs up.
I'm going to look in her eyes and say, what do you hope to accomplish here?
I just think you don't need to stay down here all the time. Maybe go see some more of the world.
I sigh. Unfortunately, Thea, I've seen enough of the world. And I'm going to lower my hand.
And more months pass. Your bond continues to deepen, but it meets a cognitive ceiling. It's like a germinating rock bud starting to poke its small brown outer shell through a hairline fracture in stone, but even though it's protected from the sun, it's stifled. It's thirsty for a high storm to pass. Today, a high storm came. It upended the ground beneath your feet. It spit you out into the world with only the clothes on your back and a faithful companion on your wrist. Your oppressive self-doubt, driven by thoughts that strangers will be better than you, that they will step up where you can't, that they'll stand up for what's right and rule over nations with a steady hand, you realize it's all a lie. Those with power have even less of a clue of what's going on than you. And worst of all, they are like squabbling children. So finally, the time has come and your journey must begin.
Life before death, strength before weakness, journey before destination.
These words are accepted. The illumination of lightning is a mere candle compared to the bonfire beam of white radiant light that erupts all around Nazir. Rising higher and higher, it reaches the clouds, poking through like a dull knife in a soft loaf of bread, and piercing out the back end, it peels the storm back in a wide circle, revealing the starry night sky above. The wind blows through your hair and rustles Thea's leaves that have grown wider and darker, reflecting the bond that is blooming now in this moment. The stone slab that was suppressing your growth has been torn away, and like a rock bud absorbs rain and nutrients, you have absorbed each lesson of the past 2 years. Now you have made those foundational pillars in your identity as a Radiant. She smiles to you, and you feel this pride that she has in you and in herself.
Next, shall we strive for the second ideal, Nazir?
We can let's relax for a little bit. Let's take our little victories when we can, and we'll worry about it when we get to it. How about that?
Woo-hoo! And there's Cosmere. You see he's just perched on a rock watching you, and there's rain dripping off of him. His eyebrows are completely soaked and falling off to the side. How does it feel, Nazir?
I kick him off the rock.
You
No,
don't do
you
that.
don't.
No,
I
you
fully-
don't. No, you don't.
Oh, don't bully the little kid that ruined our lives. Yeah, sorry, I'm the bad guy. You got me. I feel fine, Cosmere. Thank you. Why are you not asleep?
You think I would sleep for something like this? The Stormfather woke me up, of course.
Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense, I guess.
This is the whole point. I'm here to see this. This is the first time I've actually gotten to see an oath. That was amazing. I can't believe that. It was like you were there and you said it, and it was like everything stopped. And I was there and I was just looking at you, and you were just there. And then all of a sudden, boom!
I appreciate the enthusiasm. I really do, kid. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, it's a little weird. It's a little intimate moment. You kind of
Let's have
watching.
rolls from Pako and Luka to see if you guys also woke up.
Okay, would that just be a straight?
Yeah, we're gonna do perception rolls. Yeah.
Okay. Dirty 20.
8.
Luka, you're wide awake before Cosmere lets off the really loud woohoo, and Pako, you are like after such a day, you are just passed out snoring. Your head
Yeah, no,
is
he did
over
not
a
wake
rock
up.
and it's like twisted in a really uncomfortable way that you're going to feel all day tomorrow.
I just feel like I wake up and it just would seem really, really rude to interrupt this. So I don't really know where it's going, but
It would be.
I know this is sacred as hell. I'm just smiling and like when I see the radiance of the stormlight, I'm just like to myself. And for those listening that can't see what I'm doing, I'm just happy hands.
Chopper dance.
Chopper, yeah, I'm doing the chopper dance. That's perfect. And so happy. But yeah, I don't think I interrupt until Cosmere starts screaming. Like, hey, Cosmere, that was none of your business.
Oh, no, it is my business, actually. Like, it's kind of the whole reason I'm here.
And no, but you could have talked to him about it later. You did not have to go. You did not have to. It's very exciting. It's very exciting. And I give like a little ukulaki like bow gesture of respect to Nazir.
What does that look like?
I don't know. I think I flashed you like a peace sign. I don't know what that means in Roshar.
Like finger
I guess.
tutting. You're throwing gang signs to your.
I spell blood with my fingers. I never learned how to do that though.
I just raised my eyebrows at you, a little confused.
And I'm like giving like I don't know. Also the Unkalaki Roshar thumbs up. I think they just have normal thumbs up there.
You said there was like an okay symbol thing.
It's this. It was with like the pinky fist
pinky
with
up.
pinky up. But that's just okay. And then the peace, the peace sign is like a gesture of respect.
Gotcha.
That I'll be able to remember that. You could have given them like 5 minutes.
Luka, you notice this small patch of rock buds that has bloomed around Nazir's feet.
Oh, what are these here? I want to like roll investigation. I want to get like a closer look at these rock buds.
They're green and viney, and they continue to grow until they get so big that they sort of overwhelm themselves with this weight, and the vines that were growing upward fall over to the side and begin to crawl along the ground, and you know that that's how they germinate and continue to spread. And you see the sky above finally clear from the rain that has been falling constantly for the past 5 days, and we leave this scene. Hey everybody, welcome back to Knights of Desolation. We are the four Kremlings in a pod. This is the Oops All Paladins podcast in the Brandon Sanderson Stormlight Archives game system. Let's get a big round of applause because Andy has finished Wind and Truth, so we are all the way caught up.
I'm all done. Yeah.
Yay!
It was a very good book. If you haven't read it, read it. But do it in order, otherwise you might be confused.
And this guy didn't even read the side stories still. He's got to get through Edgedancer and Dawnshard.
Yeah, no, I'm waiting for my Audible free credits to come through, so.
We don't support Audible on this podcast simply for the purposes of getting caught up. Andy is using it, but fuck Audible, fuck Amazon. Completely independent podcast here.
Yeah, it was just it's just a necessary evil at some point.
There's no ethical consumption.
I'm not trying to pirate off of Brandon, my boy Brandon.
For sure. He has a better deal than most authors. Let's do character introductions. Who are you all?
I am Andy Cotton. I am playing the character Pako, the hardy Herdazian. I guess his fun fact is that early on in his journey after meeting the Spren and being told that he was going to become something special, Pako was traveling around trying to find a new truth, and he stumbled across an old man, and he learned how to play the game Towers from him. Unbeknownst to him, Pako was playing with the world-renowned general and Towers aficionado Zinaz. And so Pako learned how to play Towers from the Grandmaster Zinaz, and he is pretty up there in skill level with that game. That was his one
Him
of his
and
first
Nazir
teachers.
are gonna have a real showdown eventually. Luka, do you know how to play Towers at all?
Oh no, I definitely don't.
And to note as well, Pako thinks it's a dumb game, and his favorite quote from his old teacher was, "Never assume the game actually replicates real life," and that's why he doesn't really play anymore.
maybe partially really good at it because you play in an insane strategy that, like...
Yeah, no, he just plays extremely unorthodox.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it even confuses an as, so...
I think that the Horde Eaters probably just have like hunting and like cooking games, like
They
that,
basically
and
have the
maybe
Olympics, dude.
yeah, we have the Olympics,
Like wrestling, drinking, fighting, archery.
shooting. Like I think like the game that we played that's most like towers is probably like tic-tac-toe,
I'm sure you guys have like some strategy games.
or like it's like tic-tac-toe but like three-dimensional. Noah, what's that game that we have?
Goblet.
Gobbling these nuts?
Goblin these
What the
nuts.
fuck are you talking about?
They're talking
know,
about
but-
like multi-dimensional tic-tac-toe.
It's tic-tac-toe, but Russian nesting dolls where you stack them on top of each other.
I forgot it was spelled funny, like gobble it.
Oh, okay.
Do you think you have any, like Pako has names for the moves that he does that are unorthodox? Like no one else
No, he
would
just
ever do this.
doesn't. He's just like a savant at chess that just doesn't know how to play regular style chess.
He's not doing the quadruple Russian bridge. He's just like, I'm just moving the pieces in like the most logical order.
That's pretty much it.
Sick with it. I'm Allie Lester. I play the character Luka Yi Kualanaki Ashalor, Luka for short. I am the Umpchis Ungalaki.
There you go.
There we go. The Ungalaki don't really have like pets. There isn't really enough little guys running around. Like I think we've seen axe hounds like on occasion, but there was just this little Kremling that would show up in the garden outside Luka's house that had a very like distinctive pattern. So she kind of like would like turn this rock over and like look at it every day and like sprinkle little crumbs. And she named it Kiki. And that was her first pet. And then, you know, it got crushed one day by her brothers.
Damn. Kiki,
Yeah.
do you love me?
she had Kiki for probably like 4 or 5 months. Pretty long time.
Yeah, long term to keep a Kremling.
Yeah, I mean he just lived under this one rock and like her
Especially in
brothers just
Horde
saw
Eater
it one
territory, you
day.
know?
Yeah, I mean it's really warm like up where they're at. So it just is like a garden rock that it lived under. And her older brothers just were like, "Oh, she's like, you know, our younger sister's interested in that. We should kill it."
Sounds pretty reasonable for big brothers to do.
Absolutely.
No, it doesn't. That's fucking insane.
Rest in peace, Kiki. They were like, "It's a Kremling. It's a Kremling. Like, why do you care about this Kremling?" And I was like, "That was Kiki."
Meanwhile, it could have just been like 3 different Kremlings. You just didn't know.
I just didn't know. It was a very common phenotype of the bug, actually. I just kept thinking it was the same bug.
It was like varying it. Oh, you got a spot today. Weird.
Whoa, oh my god, you got a freckle? You must have been out in the sun, girl. It's really Allie behavior.
While Nazir has a sweet tooth only specifically for drinks. He hates sweet food.
That's a pretty good one. Like, you know, I could see myself enjoying a milkshake, but like not just like straight up ice cream for some reason.
Yeah, if he gets like if there's like anything that's like sweet in his food or like whatever you would say is like closest to candy, he just absolutely fucking hates it. But if you give it to him in any type of drink form, loves it. Like fruity wine or whatever, loves it. Thinks
It's like this guy saw my prep notes. We're going to have everybody roll birthdays now. So since we're doing dates and everything, I'm going to need everybody to make sure you mark which is the first one, which is the second, but 2 D10s and a D6. Let's get everybody's birthdays on the record.
Are we going American or are we going everywhere else on how they do it?
Yeah, because it's month, week, day, descending order. Yeah. So for everybody out there, the calendar is 10 months, and each month has 10 weeks, and each week has 5 days. And they all are named in the Herald's, like, first 3 initials, essentially.
Well, I rolled 1-8-4.
Your birthday's right around the corner.
336. Oh.
335.
6.
Yeah, because we'll round down on because there's, yeah.
Oh, gotcha, right, okay.
And I got 791.
791, all right. The other thing is Roshar, I guess we're assuming, has no seasons because it was placed by Super God Adonalsium, and that probably just has a perfect orbit around the sun, I would think. There's no reason to think that it would have an elliptical pattern if it was placed there directly by Super God.
Yeah, we don't have seasons, but we have dog shit weather, so I guess it
Yeah,
gets
no seasons but dog shit weather all year round. It will take you about 5 days to reach Emul's port capital, Sesemalex Dar, if all travel goes well, getting you into town on Light Day Eve. So the New Year holiday is on Jez 1, Jezrien 1.
I'm sorry.
Jesuit.
I don't want my
Okay.
birthday to be Jez 8.
Yours isn't Jez, yours is Jez, and then I don't know what 8 is. Allie, you are Jez Cock.
Okay.
Shut the fuck up! No, I'm not.
Hate to see it.
God. Okay. Wow.
Jez Cog?
It's KAK, yeah.
Cack.
And-
It's just cack.
It's Jez Cog. It's Calic. It's not Calcog.
So
Oh god.
Miles,
Okay.
you're Shosh 5. And then Andy, Pako, you are Betab Tanai 1.
Oh, see, that's cool.
Yeah.
Jessica,
Regular ass
Brandon
birthday.
did not think this through. Oh my god. We found the flaw in the system on the first birthday that was drawn. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's the flaw. That's where he went awry.
That's where he went
awry.
wrong.
Doesn't get any better than this.
Wow, you're not gonna forget that. You're not gonna forget that one. Okay.
Cheers for Jizzcock.
It will take you about 5 days to reach Emul's port capital, Sesemalex Dar, if all travel goes well, which will get you into town on Light Day Eve, the New Year holiday on Jez 1, where the weeping is interrupted by either a high storm or clear skies on alternating years, knowing that this is a clear sky year. With all of your food and a relatively safe path between the cities, constant water, and no high storms from the weeping, travel could be much worse. The perpendicularity opened by Nazir swearing the first ideal has filled everybody's spheres with Stormlight, so you have more spending power than the average citizen during these weeks. And Luka, you can feed your eternal flame, so starting up a fire won't be nearly as hard, making travel even easier with not having to rely on Pako failing like he did last night. Do you guys want to join a caravan on the way and slow down a little bit, or do you want to hoof it and try to just hide whenever you see anyone else on the path?
If we run into a caravan, I would definitely talk to them and like maybe travel with them, depending on
I'm
like
thinking
how quick
like
they're
safety
moving.
in numbers. That seems like pretty common.
It would fully depend on where the caravan's coming from and where it's going to, and who makes it up.
Yeah.
They would likely be heading towards Sesemalex Dar on this path, or they would be heading even further south into Tukar, but they would be heading through that city on the way. Most travelers will hit like every major city on the way as a way to avoid storms. So there's paths that will last only about a week if you're even a slow caravan.
So yeah, I guess my only real concern is just anybody that's coming from or has.
Just about everyone that would be on the road this way would have come through Azamir. So if you guys really set out, you probably won't see anyone in front of you for a while going in the same direction as you.
Yeah, makes sense.
Because everybody would have been in the city for the announcement.
So we basically just beat all the traffic.
Yeah, you did beat all the traffic on the way out. So you guys are ahead of everything. You might see people traveling the opposite direction of you, or you might be able to convince them to turn around or something.
Yeah, we left the concert early.
Yeah, quite a concert. I think Nazir's trying to avoid like anybody that's probably coming from, because unfortunately his face was relatively seen well. So I think it's just an avoidance of anything if he can help it.
Unfortunately for Nazir, if Luka sees a caravan, I mean, like there will be a check. I will make a check. I wouldn't just run up to them.
I will not be. You can do that. I will not be around. Nazir will be gone.
I think I would go say hi, like depending on the vibe check.
Vibe check.
Send you out as like bait. No, we send you out with your thumb out like a hitchhiker. If they're cool, we'll jump in the caravan too.
What's the skill check for a vibe check, Noah?
I mean,
Perception, wouldn't it?
No, there's an insight.
Yeah, let me get a vibe check.
Deduction.
I mean, perception's more for what you see, and isn't insight more for like like literally vibe check. Like that's like what it is, right? I guess I forgot we did have insight actually. So yeah, I would make an insight check.
But are we walking as we're talking?
Can I do a quick little morning after thing?
Yeah, absolutely. As you get up in the morning.
Nazir goes to sleep last, wakes up the earliest because he's about that life.
Wait, I was like, no, I get up early to train every morning.
Yeah, I feel like we're all early risers here.
This is a whole, except for Klaus-Mockel, who is like dead asleep
Nazir
right now
wakes
because he woke
earlier
up in
than
the
all
middle
of
of the
you.
night and
Nazir
it threw
wakes
off
up
his
earlier
schedule.
than all of you.
I refuse to let you say that.
We're gonna have roll-offs for this. If you really want to make that claim.
How dare I? I dare.
How dare you,
I fully
Miles
dare.
Johnson?
I'm just gonna say that Pako wakes up around sunrise, and so it doesn't really matter who wakes up first.
Nazir,
he wakes up when you wake up because
Nazir can fully feel the non-axial tilt in the way in which the planet revolves around the sun. He has an intrinsic circadian rhythm understanding of when he should wake up. Sorry, that's actually my fun fact. I'm gonna get rid of my other fun fact. That's my fun fact.
A perfect
More like
circadian
dumb
rhythm.
fact.
He's like an animal. He just instantly wakes up. Do you want to do a roll-off?
Luka gets up an hour before dawn. Yeah, I was gonna say I always get up
We
an
can do
hour
a
before
roll-off.
dawn.
We can do a roll-off. I'll do a roll-off with you. If I lose, I'm gonna scream. Let's do it.
If you get up earlier an hour before dawn, I'm not gonna fight you on it.
No, we can do a roll-off.
All right, everyone.
Is this just a luck check?
Yeah, just straight D20s.
I'm gonna. You know what? I'm gonna turn it. I'm gonna use my opportunity die.
Do you have an ability that can make you do that?
No, I'm just gonna.
No. It's just this is important.
No, I don't have an ability that lets me do an opportunity die on a waking up early check. No, I don't.
I thought you might have been serious.
Can I roll the advantage because I'm a new radiant and I should get something?
No.
Stop
Come
it.
Come on.
For waking up early.
This is simply about like your behaviors as a group. I can't influence that in your favor. That is just a thing that like we have to establish.
All right, I'm gonna roll my die. Wait, do we want to roll high?
It's whoever rolls lower will wake up early.
Oh, bet. Say less.
That's what I
Say
was.
less.
Okay.
Love to see it.
Wait, I think I rolled a 1. I think I literally rolled a 1.
I don't believe you.
I literally did. It's this. Wait, is this the bad one or the good one?
Yeah, yours is different than mine.
Bad one is just all daggers outward.
That's a 20. Because you actually you should have an actual 1 on there.
I don't.
Oh. But I'm saying, like, my 20 die for the Stormlight thing you got me, I actually have the number 1. And then my 20 is, I think that's the glyph for Windrunners. So I actually have the number 1. That's what I was saying. If you have two different things,
okay, I don't. I don't have a 20 or a 1. Okay, so I literally rolled the lowest thing that I could roll.
Fuck you.
On my regular die, this is what it is for 20.
nice,
I'm
Andy.
sorry.
This is what it is for 1.
I literally thought I rolled a 20,
dude,
and I was like, God damn it.
I can barely read that, Andy. That's crazy, dude.
Okay, Luka wakes up first.
It's just like a line. How can you even read just a line?
I got a 7. I didn't get a nat 1. I got a 7. So
Luka is always up earliest. Like, this is an established fact with this party for all time. I'm sorry. She rolled the nat 1 when I said roll low. She is always up the earliest no matter what is going on.
I wish I was lying.
This dude's just adding on stipulations that were never said beforehand. That's actually insane behavior. Do you do anything special, Luka? Do you do anything special in the morning, Luka?
Oh, Luka does some really odd-looking stretches. And usually we'll just go out and pick a target and like make a little path and just do like a lot of target practice. I'm not really like, I don't want to bother the sleepers.
Give me some details. What are some stretches?
Imagine like very flexible gymnast stretches. Like I'm trying to like make it not regular stretches, but I don't know how to like describe it good.
Do you like pull your leg behind your head?
Yeah, I do like weird contortionist shit. Like that ballet
you're
pose.
You're doing like exorcist type, like you're doing weird bridges.
Running around upside down, yeah, like
yeah.
Handstand with like weird leg twists underneath. Oh gosh. Like standing on my head a little bit.
Yeah, a long-term like meditation thing where you're sitting on your head, legs crossed above you.
Oh, see, I actually do that after I do target practice.
Yeah, for sure.
So yeah, I don't know if I'd be in the clearing when you wake up. I might be out in the woods.
Nazir eyes open to a bright, sunny, not sunny because the sun's not out. Gotcha. Almost made you think it was sunny out. No, I'm before the sun. Nazir opens his eyes out. Dusk on the horizon. Feels good. He's like, yeah, I'm going to do my thing. He's going to scan the area. And I think when he sees that he's not the earliest person out, if there was grass, he would rip it out, but he can't do that. He's not going to rip out dirt. That's hard. Just a little spit on the ground. Little annoyance.
That noise woke up Pako.
That woke you up? That woke you up?
Yeah.
You see Nazir takes his shirt off and just starts doing some dynamic stretches.
Pako with red puffy eyes looks around, nods a little bit, and then looks at Cosmere, sees that he's still asleep, and then he just kind of sits up and then just watches the two do their morning routines.
With a really bad crick in your neck.
He has that crook in his neck, and he walks over to the fire and starts to try and start the embers up.
I'm going to stretch, sitting on the ground, butterflies, moving my legs up and down while I do butterflies. Pako, Luka, could you please come here? I don't stop my stretches. I still stretch while I call them over.
After breakfast.
Oh, I just got 10 more burpees I got to do. 1 second, please.
Okay.
I mean, I'm over by the fire. Why don't you just come over here where it's a little bit warmer?
Because I'm stretching, Pako, and, I think stretching's important.
I'll just wait till you're done.
Well, Pako, I think you should also stretch. I think stretching's good for all of us. We got to stay limber. We got to stay good, How old are you, Pako?
Don't really know.
What?
Pako, tries to stretch out his neck. In the meantime, I rolled a 1 on that out of 20. In the meantime, he pops a little bit. It really strains and hurts, so he's kind of holding his neck.
Yeah, Pako, I fully saw that. Come here. I can. Come on, stretch with me. You need to stretch. You need to.
I'm not doing that.
Pako, please.
I'm not doing that.
Well, I'm at the apex of my burpee. Pako, it feels great. Trust us. It's just do one. Just do one burpee with me.
You'll have to roll opposing persuasion checks for me to
Pako,
even consider.
you quite literally thrusted yourself upon my life, and now you're gonna stretch. I think it's only a fair,
Just one burpee. Just one burpee. I'm rolling persuasion.
Come on, come stretch.
I rolled 14.
I didn't get high. It is what it is.
He walks over to Luka. He looks Luka up and down, and then he just tries to touch his toes. And in the process, he rips ass.
Oh, that's.
If you just practice more, you'll get better. And I pat him on the back a little bit.
Yeah, you hear the barking cremlings out here. I saw one over there.
All right. Let's go have some breakfast. And Nazir, what's going on, bud?
What's on your mind?
Do we need Cosmere? Cosmere's still asleep.
Pako picks up a close by rock and just hooks it over at him.
The little boy?
How big is the rock?
I was gonna say you're gonna throw a rock at him, but me kicking him off a rock is that's.
I don't.
Pako was asleep for that. It's like a golf ball size rock. He's not throwing it hard.
That's large. That's large.
I don't want to let you do that.
It's not a golf ball size.
Can I roll to draw my bow really fast and shoot it out of the air?
Yeah, you can definitely try to shoot it out of the air.
He throws it at his head at a 19. It connects.
No,
I'm gonna beat you. I'm gonna beat you.
You need to beat the 19 by 5.
I didn't beat you.
He just yeets a rock over at Cosmere. Like, kid, wake up.
Yeah, that just you pelt this little boy with a rock, and he yelps when you step on your cat. It's oh.
Imagine a gym coach just yeeting a beamer of a dodgeball.
You did not have to do that.
And he was over there and I was over here. It was the most efficient way of waking up a child.
I give him an up and down, and I'm that was a little strange. Oh my God, Cosmere, are you okay?
As I just don't like waking up like that. That hurt.
Noted. I will not do that in the future. I'll find a bigger rock.
That's actually insane. This guy's insane. This guy's actually insane. This guy's insane. I'm saying this as Nazir. This is insane. This guy's insane.
And from this point on, how about we don't throw things to wake each other up ever at all?
All right.
Okay. How about this? How about you guys learn to have some concentration put in your brains and come here for a second. It's important.
Goodness gracious. So grumpy in the morning, and I go over to you.
Pako walks over and takes out a little bit of jerky from his pocket, sniffs it, and starts to chew.
Okay.
I stop in front of Nazir and I do just one more burpee and then I get up. I'm like, okay, all right.
That's impressive.
What is
That's
it?
impressive. Claps all around for Luka. Okay, sit down, please. Sit around your teacher.
Oh, thank you.
So-
That's very genuine. I appreciate that.
Pako kind of does one of those
No, my teacher.
little kid flop downs, and then he gets crisscrossed applesauce.
Cosmere is too, right next to you.
Shinovar style, if you will.
I refuse to acknowledge Cosmere.
Luka is Slav squatting.
Where's prayer? Where's prayer at? Where's my goat?
Oh, he's sleeping.
Yeah, he's still curled up.
That's fine. That's fine. He's allowed to sleep. No one else can sleep. All humans have to be up.
Right, that's why I threw the rock. Excellent point.
Okay. There are some important things that I think need to be discussed for future, movements or whatever. Okay. I have recently taken my oaths, and then I'm going to outstretch my hand for Thea to reveal herself.
And these vines spin around your arm and coil up, and then at the tip of it, it's a snake with a really big ball of a head that plants itself on top of the back of your hand and begins to make faces, looking like smiling at the rest of you, moving these gem blue eyes to lock eyes with each of you and acknowledge you, and speaks into your heads like,
Hello, hello, hello. Nice to meet you.
I'm going to do an insight.
Okay.
Pako perceives it pretty well.
As you're doing that, this is Syntheia. You can call her Thea or Thea. She doesn't mind either. This is my Spren. She is a cultivation Spren. And
Syntheia.
my partner. Yes.
Pako.
Yes. Yes.
Now that I've taken my
Syntheia.
oaths, it is, I think, important that we are focused in, I guess, our journey. Yes, our.
What are the oaths?
Figure it out yourself. That's on you to do. Can't really.
Cosmere is also gonna just use the back of his hand and just like kind of slap your shoulder and be like, figure it out yourself.
Yeah, he gets it.
Okay.
Little kid gets it.
I figured if you were saying oaths, I mean, we'd all figured we'd say oaths, but
And then he smacks you again. He's like, that's not how it works, Pako.
Pako, have you spoken to a Spren yet?
I don't know.
Okay, so that's a no. Luka, have you spoken with a Spren yet? Spoken.
Oh, yes, I have spoken with many Spren when the opportunity.
Luka, have you spoken with a Spren that is personal to you?
Yesterday, Nazir, you did see the whole thing go down. With
Oh,
it.
did I
have
see
the
it?
little one. I have the, yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if I saw it. Okay.
I mean, he doesn't really talk, though, does he?
No, he's still scared and not with the
Yeah,
group
he
right
doesn't
now.
talk. Technically, no, I have not spoken with one personal to me, but I don't know if I'm supposed to
Okay.
tell you this. He's a little shy. I do kind of have one. I don't know what his name is yet. I think you were saying something anyway.
Okay. Pako, I'm going to turn back to
Yeah.
Pako. As a fellow military man, I think you can understand the dangers of what we experienced, right?
Yeah, it was actually quite terrifying.
Yes. Now, I can't. I don't know what is gonna come in the future. I really don't. However, I don't think if we have a bunch of superpowered beings walking around, it's gonna be any less dangerous. I don't know what the future holds for us, but I do know there are some people out there that will probably be friendly with us, and some that probably want to kill us. So I do think we have to be on top of our creme if we want to
Very well.
survive. We
I
are
agree.
going to the capital city of Emil because I have contacts there. There is a thing, they have a, huge thing about, oh, you should bring presents, yada yada, gifts and stuff for, housing, yada yada. It's a little much, but we'll try to make contact with my contact first.
Do you reckon I should bring a gift?
Do you have anything that is gift worthy?
Not now, but I'm sure I could find a
Okay.
cool rock or something.
When I get some money,
Pako looks at his inventory. He has a chain armor that he's not wearing at the moment.
Yeah, that's a great gift, dude.
that's a great,
That's a pretty good
phenomenal
gift.
gift.
But that's literally the only thing, other than just the pouch. That is the only thing in the pouch.
So I'll say this, like, you do know that there will be tradesmen leaving Emul heading north towards Azamir. So that could be a way to get gifts on the way. And there's other things that I think on the way you've found that maybe, even though Klausmakal is sick of them and probably won't eat a single other one, there are a lot of Haspers around, and they are like known to be somewhat of a delicacy over in the city because they mostly only come out during the weeping. So you know that you can bring those into the city, maybe trade that up for some marks.
Okay, so Luka, I have a pouch. Let's try and find some more of those things that we ate last night, and we'll just try and trade those because they're pretty yummy. And then that way we have more food. And I guess I'll just put on my chainmail, and so that way my bag is completely empty.
You guys can give me a D100 for how many you actually collect to take into the city.
Well,
Okay.
I think Luka, like, I left my home with a caravan. I talk to people all the time. Can I roll like a D4 to see how many cool like tchotchkes I have in my bag? Because I think I probably have like a few things that don't really like decorative,
Yes,
like
I love
small
that.
cute items.
Let's do a D4.
I just rolled for Pako. He got 77 of them.
Okay, 77 Haspers. That's what you're going to be taking into the city. So, yeah, Luka,
Yep.
what'd you get?
I'm going to hold off until I get my money. Well, I have money.
I have 2 cool little things in my bag.
Yeah, figure out whatever those trinkets are. You can say they're from like any region, just they're caravans that you encountered on your way as you were traveling west, south, and west underneath the mountains and then towards Azamir. You encountered several caravans that both of your groups exchanged, and you were able to trade up for some little trinkets.
But yeah, Paco, before we go, yes, let's go get some Haspers. Quite delicious. Maybe we should just eat them. But if we, how are we going to know people are bad unless we talk to them? I don't know if we should avoid everyone we see. It's how you make friends,
Yeah, I agree. We should. That's usually how I meet my new teachers. Is I find the smartest one in the caravan, then I learn from them. So I learned how to play towers.
Oh, you play that game with all of the strategy and those weird names? Nazir, do you play
Yeah.
this game too?
I dabble.
Does that mean you play a lot? I have not heard dabble. This dabble.
I play from
Do
time
you have a
to
deck?
time. I did have a deck.
Okay, I don't.
You should play. You should both play.
Yeah, later.
Yeah, you should both play. I haven't really seen much of the game.
Wait, I don't think anyone here has a deck, and
I grab my pockets and pull them out. There's nothing in them. I don't have it. Luka,
Nazir,
Yes?
do you have anything to trade?
I have some money on me, and that's really it, man. I'm not gonna lie to you.
All right. I mean, we could just see when we stumble across a caravan, we can just see what they got, and I'm sure they're willing to trade for some bromes.
If you just took 10 minutes and went and gathered in the forest, you could maybe roll a D100 and see how many aspers you could gather.
That's all the party gets when they get to the city. That roll is resolved. We are not getting any more Haspers.
I haven't rolled for Haspers. I can still roll for Aspers.
I'm not getting Haspers. I'm not getting.
You don't want to go? Literally.
I will say, Paco probably will be snacking, so it'll probably be less.
You'll be able to eat as much as you want, like survive on the travel there, but that will be how many you collect to take into the city. That is the number that is set. Yeah.
Okay, 77. It's good enough.
77 is insane.
It is a lot. That is a really good haul. Like, that's a much better
my bag
D100
can't fit
roll than
anymore.
what Nazir got trying to leave the city.
Maybe Luka, when she was doing her morning stuff, like she also was kind of like picking them as she went through.
Yeah, she was just tossing them.
I like to think Paco's just really like good at it for some reason. He can just like run through with an arm and just like sideline him, and it just goes like bloop 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 into his bag.
Yeah. he has like a weird flick with a knife.
You also have a special way of slurping them out in one go that's just better than everyone else.
Yeah. He's a very, very complex man.
Yeah, that's the word.
Good at the weird stuff.
So we set out traveling for the next several days. What is the most important thing for your days of travel?
For Luka, it's just making sure prayer's doing good and that I'm giving enough space, but also kind of trying to talk to my new little buddy. I am very intrigued by him, and also like he makes me very nervous. I do think like I trip a little bit because I'm just like more looking for the Spren than I am like paying attention to where I'm actually going. But I'm not like oblivious to my surroundings.
The thing you're focusing on as you travel is not as much a travel survival aspect as it is trying to connect.
Yeah. I know, I can just go hunt whatever I need.
Yeah, since you're focusing on that, each day you catch a glimpse of him as he makes himself known in the very rare instances. And you also feel during your conversations with others that he is listening in, that there is something growing in between the two of you. And because you spend this time really focused on it, there is something, it's a connection that.
Yeah, I'm just always looking for him. And when I see him, I give a little wave and I give him like the peace sign, but respectfully. Like I bow my head a little bit when I do it.
Yeah, because that's a sign of respect. So it's not a peace sign, but yes.
No, as we established, the peace sign is the sign of respect.
Give me a persuasion.
A persuasion? Yay! Do I have good persuasion? I don't really think so. Nope, I don't. 16?
One day you see a very tiny hand of very light blue mist and wind wave a little peace sign at you.
Oh, hello. Oh, yes. Okay. Oh, no, I can't scare him away. Can't scare him away. And I return it. And I look over at Prayer and I do like the excited, like hands up in front of your face. And I'm like, Prayer, did you see that?
He runs a lap around you, making his little chittering
yes.
sound and kind of rumbling.
I just pick him up by his front 2 feet and like kind of dance him around a little bit when I see that.
Freedom is also going to dance around you and grab onto some of your hairs and try to dance along like that with you also. Oh, he's getting closer to you. I can feel it.
I think I can help him. I don't know if we can be, friends the way that my mother had a friend, but I hope I can help him.
I'd say everybody else hears this as well.
I am not being quiet, yeah.
Your mother had a friend too? Was she radiant?
Oh, yes. Yes, she was. She was a windrunner.
Just like you in prayer.
Oh, I mean, me? No, not me. Prayer, yeah, Prayer has got something funky going on. I don't know if I've quite gotten there yet.
What's the marching order, by the way?
I actually think that's a really good question.
Pako would be in the rear because he would just assume that Nazir knew where he was going.
Yeah, for sure. And Nazir probably leading a bit. So Klasmakal pulls down on your shirt and he's like, Luka, you seem to be talking down on yourself a little bit, but I think you are going to be a windrunner. I think you need to start thinking like that too.
Well, I mean, thank you, Cosmere. That's very sweet. I don't know. I have done a lot, and I have not been alive that long, but I sure have had a lot of things to do, and I don't know. I just don't know if I'm quite at that level yet. I am always looking to better myself, but I just don't know if I'm there yet.
Well, neither have I, and I already just gave a big speech in front of everybody. He's, what did I say, about like 3.5 feet tall? He's a tiny little boy.
I knew he was short.
He's really short.
That's really short. Didn't you say he's 10?
I'm 14.
Noah has this thing for Oompa Loompas. You know how he gets.
What the fuck?
That's a weird way to say I like Willy Wonka a lot, but okay.
Oh, Klaus, I just think I have a long way to go, that's all. You should have seen my mother. My gosh, what a figure.
He laughs. Yeah, you do.
Well,
all right, well, that was a bit of a low blow, but at least you agree. I guess you agreed with me. I think you also have a long way to go, maybe, with talking to others.
Oh, I do.
Okay, as long as you know.
Pako or Nazir, what are you guys doing each day?
I think it's just a simple thing of directing and making sure this group doesn't wander off like kids. If I had a leash, I would put them on them, but I can't, so, we have to make do. And then also it's me testing my radiant powers, trying to get accustomed. I'm like trying to borrow Paco's knife. I'm like stabbing myself in the hand and healing it and things like that.
That's crazy.
That's crazy to you?
So after the first day of Nazir asking to borrow Paco's knife and then stabbing through his hand, Pako has stayed back behind the group.
It's not stabbing. It's slicing across the palm.
1, he doesn't want to clean his knife anymore. 2, he thought that was kind of weird. And 3, because he feels like he's going crazy. Because Pako has this overwhelming sense that somebody is watching him. Sometimes he'll hear whispers. He doesn't know where from when. Like a whisper, like, hey, look over here. Remember the journey. he feels like he's going crazy. He thinks it might be the water that he's drinking, or he like accidentally ate some like bad seafood or something.
But also, most of the time, you can count on it because when it does say, look over here, then it gets you to where you're supposed to be.
Yeah. He feels like he's losing it. His whole mode is just like the whole time he's just walking behind because he doesn't want people to think that he's crazy.
Just because like I'm looking around so much to look for my Spren, I just want to like see if maybe I see either Pako or Nazir. Like I'm not like paying attention, but I just want like, do I see anything?
I'm sure, because your whole thing you're doing is keeping your head on a swivel. You all see most of these encounters, and I'm sure when you guys are together camping out at night, there's conversations going on. You guys are growing together as a group slowly. There's still friction here. There's still friction here, definitely. But there are things being shared, like the fact that Luka's mother was a windrunner.
Pako thinks that not only is he losing his mind, but you're also losing your mind because you're talking to things that he can't see or hear.
That's true.
He's just sort of like, all right, I'm going to see what happens with you guys, considering we've been eating a lot of these things.
Nazir's not gonna prod. He's like, unless you guys say something specifically, he's worried about, stabbing himself and healing himself. He's focused.
Oh my god, that's so fucking crazy. I really want to know if I see this.
You do.
You definitely burn out.
There's a blood trail. There's a full blood
at
trail.
least a sphere a day doing this.
Yeah.
But you gain enough proficiency in doing it that you're confident you can do it in a pinch. You're not going to be surprised.
I have no light at this point, but I just want to get accustomed to like healing in a little bit of a.
Oh, all of your own personal bromes, you're burning them out?
Yeah, they're all duns.
And Pako, what are you focusing in on most each day?
Paco's just trying to not seem or act crazy. He doesn't really know that he knows that there's like Sprens that can like attach to people, but he doesn't know anything about the Truth Watchers because it's like a small contingent of Radiance. Like nothing's really written about him. He always figured he was going to be like a Windrunner.
Up until your conversations with the True Man and Travels Towards Truth.
Like he's like reminiscing about that and like how he was like, I don't know if that's like really what like real because nothing's manifested yet. It seems like people are talking to their Spren and like becoming radiant, and he's just not. And maybe he's just going to be a late bloomer or something.
Can I have a little convo with little man Pako before we finally get the fuck out of here?
The last night before dinner, Pako is just like looking around because it's starting to happen more and more, and he's like looking at the fire weird, like the fire just spoke to him.
Before I go sit to talk to Pako, quick question, Noah.
Yeah.
How long does the weeping occur?
It's 4 weeks, so it's
4 weeks.
10-9-1 through 1-2-5. It's weeks 9 and 10 of month 10, and it's weeks 1 and 2 of month 1. We started at 10-9-5 at the first day of travel, and as you guys get towards the city, you're going to get into the city on 10-10-5. So you're going to, like, in the afternoon, evening of, like, New Year's Eve, kind of.
Okay, gotcha.
But people don't really celebrate New Year's Eve as a huge thing. It's celebrating the whole day of 1-1-1.
Gotcha.
It's like 10-10-3, and Paco's just looking at the fire, like he has like a face of like utter befuddlement.
Nazir's gonna walk over to you, sit down. I'm gonna look at you. I'm just gonna stare at you. Wise words.
I think this fire is talking to me somehow.
I look at the fire. I'm gonna do a perception check on the fire. That's an 11.
You see the crackling of the flames, and they are bright, and they block out your perception of the darkness around you. And that's about all. The flame Spren dance together. They grow and they shrink. I think they're almost always described as dancing, taking on somewhat humanoid forms. The sparks continue to burst and fly away from the somewhat wet, damp foliage that you're using to make the fire in the first place. And a lot of dark smoke rises out of it.
Before this, I'm playing fetch with prayer away from the fire, and I just want to roll to see if I throw badly enough that it goes near you guys so I can like come over and be part of this. But if I throw good, then I'm gonna stay away. I rolled a 7. I don't know what that would mean.
That's a bad enough roll that you can come over and join in the conversation if you want, I guess.
Like, it doesn't get, like, that close to you guys, but I do kind of, like, draw closer, so I am listening.
She's snooping.
I'm gonna see you coming close and doing.
You don't, because I just said the light of the fire is blocking out your perception of the surrounding darkness.
Oh yeah, true.
Pako is gonna try and start talking it out loud about what's been happening these past couple of days, and he's gonna use a deduction check to try and deduce, like, sort of like piece out what's happening to him.
For sure.
Right. So since you said your oaths and I said I'm gonna say some oaths too, something's been whispering in my ear. Luka's been talking to an invisible spirit. Flashes of light have been talking to me, and I feel like I'm being watched. So
Yes.
I think a Spren is following me.
It's likely, yes.
And so I rolled the deduction. I got a 20 plus 2, so a 22.
You got an opportunity.
Yeah, you got a nat 20, baby.
You see into the fire, and what made you think that you were perceiving the Spren was more of the reflection that it gives you. That, like, as this dark smoke rises and the light hits it, it reflects off of the cave behind you. And in the smoke, you see somewhat of a reflection of yourself. And in that reflection is almost something behind you.
I'm going to walk away from the fire and see if I can find this Spren.
You look around the cave and you see nothing.
He's going to try and do I think, another deduction. So he's going to walk into the cave using deduction.
With the previous opportunity, turn it up.
What do I add, 6?
The D6, yeah.
I want to, like, lean down close to prayer because I see Pako, like, going towards a dark cave by himself, and I'm like, oh, he's a good boy. I think maybe is the goodest boy ever. You should go see our friend there needs a cute little friend to help him.
Wait, quick question. This is a little above board. Are you more like spiritual or are you more like cognitive?
I'm about equal in both. I'm more spiritual.
Okay. Nazir's going to come over to you while you're trying to do that. He's going to place a hand on your shoulder. I'll burn a focus to give a help action because I think you have to burn a focus to give a help action, right?
That's what I was trying to send prayer over there to do, is to give the help action.
And he can also give a help action. So in this game, you can do multiple advantages. You can stack up multiple rolls. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So I rolled a 3.
So that's a nothing on that.
Okay.
I'm going to look at you, Pako. I know people seem to be talking to Spren and everybody seems to be irradiant. Is this something you truly want for yourself?
Yeah. I think I do.
Okay.
Freedom is going to fly up right in front of your face and make herself known to you, like, right as she's there. She's got her hands behind her back and is leaning forward, looking you in the eyes, but, like, almost at the tip of your nose. And she says, why do you think it's good for you?
I think it's the right thing to do. At least I've lived a life where I didn't live right. And now I'm starting to turn a page.
Pako, there are infinite ways in which you can live a right life. Now, if this is truly what you think is the proper path for you, take it, hold it tightly, and go through with it. But I want you to know there are no half measures. Once you're in, you're in. Whichever decision that you want. I'm grimacing. I'm doing the Whitebeard face when Odin tried to join the crew. I am here to help. But I want you to know, I hope you do this because you think it truly is best for you. And also, I can understand the way in which you're thinking. Don't think about this logically, okay? No, I'm not going to touch your heart. I'm not there. I'm not that close with you yet.
Yeah, you're standing about 4 feet away from me after you touched my shoulder. And then I kind of backed up a little bit.
Yeah. Don't try to logically fill it out. Your Spren is already connected with you in some way. Feel it. Just feel it out. And this is me kind of signaling more of a spiritual thing of feeling rather than going cognitive. But I give out a help action.
Okay. Would that be a
So that's an advantage. And then freedom is going to, instead of prayer, freedom's going to be the one that gives you another advantage, saying, I'm trying to learn how to turn pages.
Right, you all. And then do I just re-roll another one?
Yeah, you just get to roll like 3 times on this next check. And we already got a 3 on the plot die. Or I guess you could turn any of those advantages into plot dice.
Oh yeah, you could do one regular roll with a lot.
So would I just like add 6 to a regular roll, or do I just
No, you would still roll the plot die, and you could get a complication.
Okay, so I got a 2.
So you get to add 4 to whatever your roll is eventually. So you can still roll with advantage now, or you could roll another plot die.
I'm gonna roll an insight, just because it's more spiritual, like he told me to do. Dirty 20 plus 4.
Very nice, and with a complication. So
wait, I thought the 2 was good.
The 2 is a complication, but you add 4 to your roll because you get the complication, but you get the bonus number on your roll.
So I got a dirty 20 plus a complication, and then another advantage. 5, let's go!
Oh, you just rolled another plot die there.
Yeah.
So instead of just like springing this on you, I'm going to let you choose between illumination and progression. Which of the 2 in this moment do you feel more deeply resonates with what Pako is feeling right now?
Probably illumination. Because that's light weaving, right?
Yes, that's a light weaving, yeah.
No, it'll probably be progression. Because he feels like he's healing himself, you know?
Yeah. So what does this look like, and what does it feel like? This is like when Kaladin is accidentally using his surges in Way of Kings.
It almost feels like his bum knee is starting to fix itself, and the crook in his neck is straightening out. His muscles that have been tight for years are starting to loosen up. You can kind of see his face relax from sort of like a deep scowl to more of just like a resting bitch face. Instead of being like looking upsetty spaghetti and in pain, he just it's like the first time in years where he's not in pain in some way.
And you're in this dark cave, which grows slightly brighter for a moment as your skin begins to glow and then dull very quickly as you absorb the light quick. You don't even see it yourself, but Nazir, Prayer, Freedom, and Luka all see this moment of you begin to glow bright as you breathe in and begin to heal.
That was strange.
Pako, you're bright. Wait, I'm not there though.
You're outside the cave, and he would not be bright. Like I said, he glowed very dully quick for a second, and then instantly went out.
Pako, are people supposed to do that? Is that a Herdazian thing? What was that?
I don't know, but my neck feels good now.
Pako, are you radiant?
I don't know. I think.
Can I do an insight check on Pako?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, me fucking too, brother.
I guess he would do one as well.
18.
5.
18.
Nazir, what are you trying to see in Pako? What are you trying to see?
I'm trying to see, like, Pako's true, like, even if he can't, like, express in words what he's feeling, I'm trying to see, like, that almost, like, instantaneous, is he happy, comfortable, his true, like, feelings in the moment of, like, access to, like, this power. And, like, what this, like, potentially holds for him in the future.
Pako?
The insight was to see if he could feel the oaths within himself.
Well, what do you feel? Like, how? So to answer Nazir's question, how are you actually feeling right now?
Right, I think I know what to say.
You feel like you know all of the words right now, or just some of them?
I think he would know all of the words, but I think yet he would not want to say them yet.
You feel like you're beginning to really know them and that you're like at the edge, but this is not the time. That there's something more you need to do.
You know, like how Kaladin was just sort of like pushing it off kind of deal?
For sure, yeah. It's like something that Nazir has maybe raised some questions in you that you wanna resolve these answers, you want to find your truths. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, do I want to say it? Do I want to say it without actually knowing the Spren, without actually like interacting with the Spren, you know?
Yeah.
I feel like I would know what the words are, but like I feel like Pako would want the Spren to be there to accept them.
Absolutely. And so this evening passes with all of you around the fire, having witnessed this, Pako for the first time in a long time not feeling this kind of chronic ache that's been digging at you for years now. You guys finish the evening and prepare to set out in the morning for another full day of travel through the weeping, wearing all of your water-resistant clothing. And another day passes. Today is a particularly tough day of travel. You've passed into very clearly Amuli territory. This is an area that has many wild horses. So you see off far in the distance from you guys and somewhat off your path, a bunch of horses galloping and almost flying through a field of rock buds and tubers. And you also start to come across Sesemalex Dar sends out guards in a certain radius of the city. So you begin to see some guards on horseback that I assume Nazir is having you guys try to hide from. And in the weeping, it's not the hardest thing to do, but it is another day where you remember each day, the thing that everybody's focusing on. You guys are very locked in. You have your own individual goals. Prayer every day just needs to get the zoomies, and he needs to get attention from the group. So you often try to wear him out a little bit as you guys grab lunch. He's always running ahead of the group and then doubling back and just like looking at you guys. And it seems like he's doing some scouting here and there. And
Did he
freedom.
fly yet?
You guys do have fresh Stormlight, but he's not like wasting it right now. He knows that you guys are heading somewhere. Like he's able to understand like the goal of the journey and know that you're about to be in a city and like wants to have his Stormlight on him because he has learned lessons in the 2 years of journeying on his own. So here's the other thing. Cosmere also gets the zoomies. And in these many days of travel, you've seen him get really excited, run up a hill, only to complain about 5 minutes later, I'm exhausted. And he talks and he talks and he talks and he asks questions and he asks about like Shadesmar and your religious beliefs and your families and your professions and anything that you'd be comfortable sharing and anything that you wouldn't. He asks about pretty much everything. You guys develop a rapport with each other of knowing just some very basic facts about everyone else, like what we're sharing in our fun facts. The young honorspren still hides most of the time from you, Luka, but you are catching some mental connection of him listening. Let's get a roll in here from everybody to avoid guards. You see that they're riding these horses, mostly almost golden fur. They have black hair down their faces that are braided and long black tails, very sleek black fur on their legs that kind of makes the furry boot around, like it flares out a lot. You know
Like
what
a
I'm talking about?
Clydesdale.
Yeah, like
You
Clydesdale.
know what this is? This is what we like to call a stealth check, baby. And I rolled a 17 plus 4.
Let's go.
You know what I'm talking about? Dirty 21.
Paco's doing sneaky little spirals, like
Pako is one with the creme, dude.
I guess my question is there a need to avoid the guards?
Yeah, I would say that you probably would.
Paco don't
want
fuck
to
with
on
12.
or I guess you could travel on the main road, but they will like stop you and interrogate you a bit.
It appears the group is 3 peoples and an axe hound, not 4 peoples and an axe hound. You can't see me, boy.
My question is like, how strong are the connections between the Azimir and it's like
They don't like Emul, so Sesemalex Dar is having a somewhat rebellion against Azimir that is trying to have like a more lockdown control over the nation.
So my belief is this is just my like thoughts, just make sense, right? If Emil and Azimir aren't like on best terms, and then secondly, I can't understand how far specific information has traveled.
They definitely got it. Like they definitely know whatever would have been said. So like if you want to present yourself, you can just be like, yeah, I'm in rebellion against Azimir, take me in. I'll be like on your side to the guards.
Yeah, so there's no way in which it would be a negative thing on me.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Okay. Does the city have walls or anything, or is it like
you know that it's like a one way in, one way out, other than the port.
Okay.
If you're on foot, you're coming in from the north, and there's a very like controlled entrance.
Okay. If we went around to the port, how much would that be?
You guys would have to swim.
How far?
I mean, a couple miles in choppy waters. You would have to go around the bay and then into the bay. And the bay is when it would get normal, but the waters around the bay are nasty.
What's the likelihood of us finding some, like, just a random ship that I could buy to just travel us from that short distance?
On the outskirts, pretty low, but like you could probably maybe try to find a smuggling port.
Why are we avoiding?
I would want to go into the city.
It's just more of a thing of complication. So, like, even if I think the guards would be positive, I'm not at the point right now where I would try to get in, like, form of, like, a power struggle or, like, be forced to, like, assign a certain allegiance if need be. That's what I'm saying.
We could just say that we're travelers.
But they would probably recognize him if like you guys had to present yourself, unless maybe someone could give him a bit of a light weaving, but maybe you're not there yet. So like that, this is the type of struggle that you guys are going to have to encounter early on, that I'm happy to have you like have to figure out some other solution other than magic.
Or can I
help
give him
with stealth, right?
an Unkalaki nature makeover?
Or yeah, you could try to do a nature makeover or something.
I could give him a nature makeover.
I also haven't rolled the 8 either. I'm just saying this for, like, just so we know.
Sure. It's just good to know like where you guys stand right now. So like we're gonna do some stealth rolls, yeah?
So I already rolled my 21.
I got a 12.
Luka, you want to give me the roll for prayer?
I'd love to. Do I have a stealth?
It should just be like with the dexterity modifier. I don't think axe hounds have a special stealth bonus.
It's with speed.
Yeah, speed.
Thank you. Oh man, he got a 6. He's just too excited.
Prayer's just too excited.
He's just a puppy.
What did Nazir get?
13.
In the weeping, if you guys are somewhat off the path, the guards will notice like the axe hound on a hill for a second as Prayer runs ahead of you guys. But as he doubles back, they don't decide to chase down a single animal out here in the wild. That's not their job. So they turn around. You see on their sides, they both have a single curved blade, kind of like a Egyptian khopesh. That's the type of blades that they have. That's very common in the Amuli military. They have a heavy bow on their back. And yeah, these guys ride horses like complete pros. It is a very horse culture society. And then with this like particularly tough day of travel, I want everybody to roll me like the thing you're doing for travel each day, but with disadvantage.
The 7.
What was I rolling?
Paco's not really feeling very insightful today about his Spren. He rolled a 4.
It's just what are you focusing on for a tough day of travel here?
Avoiding puddles that would soak my boot.
Perception, 14.
The rain is coming
Paco
down
got
a
a
little
4.
heavier, a little harder, and the wind is coming at you. It's piercing through your clothing. It's uncomfortable to be out here in all of this, and it's always worse before light day.
I've seen some bad weather in my time, but this is, oh gosh, this is a chill in a hurricane.
Do you want to give me a roll for prayer?
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I guess I just don't know what I would roll for him. I guess just speed because he's just going around.
Yeah, sure. It's
Maybe
like
awareness.
He's scouting ahead. Yeah.
Yeah, he's scouting. Okay, so that's a 19, and that's a 10. So a 10.
Does anyone have any objections to just walking up to the guards and seeing if they have any place for us to quarter for a little bit?
Well, I don't have any qualms with that, but Nazir, haven't I heard that the relations between you and this place are not that great?
And me, specifically? No, the relations are fine. I don't have, like... The mule has its own not positive relationships with Azir at the moment, which is to my benefit, I believe. However, the issue remains of people in high places wanting to use other people in not as high places as pieces on a board to use at their leisure, which I have no desire to even be potentially in such a position.
Okay, well,
Right, so what you're saying is that you don't want to go to the gods.
Yeah, I mean, the thing could be, we
So
could
that
be
you're
fine.
you're thinking in just negative. You're catastrophizing this whole thing. What if they don't recognize you?
Oh, that's likely, but I would also not... I think for us, the moment calls for anytime we can not take a risk, I think it's worth it. And I think in this
So
moment,
this is it's risky. How I'm just trying to.
Yeah, what's the
Because
worst that could happen? I don't see how they. What do we have that
Are
would
you gonna
defend
be
them?
like? Are we all gonna be put in a jail and you ransom because you decided to walk to here? I don't. I'm not.
We're
I didn't.
simply
I mean, I
travelers.
didn't. To be honest, I didn't think of that. But it's like that's actually not a terrible thought. That could possibly happen. Yeah.
Or like they could just be like, oh, you're coming down from the capital city just to say hi and celebrate with us because you're not forgetting us.
True.
Maybe they don't like you guys right now because you haven't had a presence and you've neglected them for years. I'm not saying either way. I'm just saying maybe like it might be a good thing that you're showing up and it might actually help. So what if we came in with the good intentions? We could potentially not be in a jam.
That would be the case if good intentions were all that mattered.
What if I just went and said hi and see how they act to me?
Yeah, what if we ran a distraction and then you slipped in while we were talking to the guards?
But we don't need a distraction at the moment.
Why don't we just go say hello? And I start edging. I just start edging out a little bit. I want to
think
go
that we
talk
should
to
just
them.
do that. Yeah, I mean, maybe you hang back with Cosmere.
You guys are full adults. You can vote. You can do whatever. I'm going to tell you this right now. I'm not doing that. But if you want
Okay,
to,
I
you
mean,
can.
what if we
I
just
will not be
walk by
around.
and wave? I mean, there's no fee to get into the city, is there?
No, I don't think there's a fee.
Yeah, so what if we just walk by and said, hi, how you doing, and then walk
Wait,
by?
are we at the gate?
No, you guys are still a far ways out. You're just
That's what I'm
in
saying.
the Amuli territory where they're sending out
That's
their
what I thought. No,
Don't be
I'm
a
not
chill
doing this.
barnacle.
I feel like we could just chill and just walk by. You just keep your head down with your hood up.
I mean, we're
I feel like that. Okay, let's just walk by, and then we're making this much more annoying than it should be. All right, let's walk.
Pako starts walking up. One of the guards on a horse is, just going to
I'm
say,
not.
Yeah, Luka's right on his
"Halt there,
heels.
citizen.
I'm not there.
Hello.
Hello there. Are you heading into Sesemalex Dar?
Yes.
Be prepared. There is a long line waiting you. They're both going to be looking at you. 2 sevens on the dice.
Ooh.
Good fellow, just Herdazian, eh? Well, if you're not
Yes.
accustomed to our traditions, just come prepared with a gift to present to whoever you may be staying with at the end of the night. Just know that there's going to be big celebrations going on for all of Light Day, and you're coming at a good time, but make sure you get into line early because no cutting.
Yes. This is agreeable. Very well. Oh,
Very
He
well.
just walks away.
See you later, fair citizen. And they take off.
I walk up to them.
Oh, you're also walking up?
Yeah,
Halt
I said I was
there.
right behind him. I'm with them.
She's right next to me.
Hornito, eh? Hornito with marks on your face, eh?
Yes, it is my pattern, one might say. I think prayer might be with me also. I don't know.
Yeah, I feel like prayer would be with us.
I think he would come with me.
You know what? I feel like Cosmere would also be with us too.
Yeah, I kind of do too.
The only person who would stay behind would be Nazir.
Cosmere walks up also?
Yeah, Cosmere is right behind me, and before we walked up, I was like, Cosmere, don't say anything to the guards.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Wait, isn't this all mute because they don't have cameras?
Huh?
They don't have cameras in this world.
Sure, but
No.
they have people that are nearly as talented as Shalon. So, halt there. You, the little one with the eyebrows. You're Thalen, yes? Yes, I'm, hi, I'm Cosmere. Nice to meet you. He's the Bondsmith. Grab him.
Oh no, Ed! No! Wait. I'm sorry. You were saying my friend here is the what?
He is the Bondsmith. We have heard of you. You are the Hornita, and you must be the Herdazian that was with them too. We are taking you in. You are to meet with the leadership of our city. Follow us, please. And they're gonna ride their horses around the back of you and kind of start trying to push you guys forward.
No need for force. We were going in anyway to do the exact same thing.
We will guide you into the city. You will be able to skip customs, and we will take you right to the leadership of the city.
Excellent. We are no harm.
Oh, excuse me. This is very racist to you to assume that we are these people you have heard of.
It is not. You are lying to me. I can tell who you are.
No, you can't.
We have seen your wanted posters. We will receive a high bounty for bringing you in. And
There's no way for you to have
our
wanted
leadership of our
posters
city
of us
wants to
on
meet
this
with
time.
you.
No, I disagree with you. I am not that. I have never been here before in my life.
You are very clearly we do not see horn eaters ever in this area.
What the
you
fuck?
Are
Did you
very
roll a natural
clearly
20? What's
the
going on
one
here?
horn eater that we are looking for that has marks on her face. You are very recognizable, or you have an evil twin. Regardless, you are being brought in for questioning.
No, fuck you. I'm rolling deception.
No, a question.
Yes.
How many are there?
There's just 2 guys on horseback. And Miles was absolutely right about them recognizing you up until he was like, but they don't have cameras. And I was like, wrong. Yeah.
Well, no,
Cameras?
my genuine question would be
Span reads. They can translate a
span read.
drawing
So it
perfectly.
would just be descriptions, right? It would just be descriptions.
No, because it controls
it'd be
your
like
hand.
a picture of you.
It literally controls your hand on the other side. So if you draw it, they'll draw the exact same thing.
Oh, you can do that through a span read?
That's what span reads do. They need to be fully synced up. Like you are writing the exact same thing being written on the other side.
That's why like Navani complains about people's like poor penmanship.
Yeah.
It's because like her like hand is not natural to the penmanship of the others.
Wait, I never knew you could do a picture through a span read. That's insane.
Me neither. I'm like looking this up right now.
I think Shalon does it in like book 2 or 3.
When they're on the ship with Yasna, Shalon is translating pictures of some of the Spren using a span read.
Oh, when they like stop, that's the first time they talk about the span reads not working on boats normally because of the movement of the sea.
Oh my god!
Oh wow, that just shows you how, dude. That's actually crazy. That's actually insane. That's actually cool.
They absolutely know who the fuck you people are right now. Wait, what was your deception roll?
Oh, it was
bad. Yeah, they absolutely know who you people are right now.
I do just want to say you guys need to fucking listen. Okay.
You guys realized pretty quickly that Nazir was actually fully right.
Luka would never assume that these people would mean like her harm. Like it never even crossed her mind for like a second.
Quick
Nazir,
question.
you do hear all of this yelling and stuff.
Yes,
like you stayed close enough to hear it all go down.
Do I need to make a check to see like the full attire and weaponry and all that shit?
I explained. Yeah, they have 1 sword each, which is their like Kopesh Egyptian like curved blade thing, and they've got long bows on them, and they're riding a horse.
Can I do a? No, we don't have history. What is the check?
Insight.
Can I do a? I guess
I think lore. Yeah, lore.
Can I do like a lore check to see what's the likelihood of if we beat them up and I took the armor and pretended to bring them in just to get across? What's the likelihood of that working?
You know that most of the military right now now that we're in a post-war era, they are recruiting children who are stupid.
So Cosmoggle.
So I could easily get through pretending to be a guard.
These guys in front of you, yeah, there's very little leadership. It is like the military.
Okay, then when they're focused, can I go? Can I just go to try to get a sneak attack, first attack on them?
If you want to edge dance your way down there, then you can absolutely have enough movement to like get a sneak attack. Yes.
Wait, so I'm sorry, why do they know who we are?
Even without pictures, without a doubt, our descriptions would be stated. So if you see a group of like Kid, Horneater, Herdazian, you're gonna be like, what?
I was gonna say, I'm very distinctive.
Yeah.
The little Thalen boy is what really gave you away.
For me, Nazir has a kind of a specific but not specific thing because it's like it's just a tall Asish guy, but he's super tall. It's not like there aren't other tall Asish, but it's pretty rare. But like if you add just one more person, it's like, oh, that's our Horneater, that's probably them. And it's like, yeah, that's just deductive reasoning. I assume. Wait, who gave me? Do I have a knife on me? Is that what I have?
Yeah,
Somebody
I gave you my knife.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna go into If you would have gave me your sword, we'd be doing way better. But you want to be weird about it, so yeah, I'm gonna go into I'm gonna attack.
Weird about giving you my sword? Okay.
Get a surprise attack on these guys.
Do I see you? Where are you attacking? Like, would I see you coming in?
I'm fully. Well, their focus is on you, so I'm attacking them from the back.
Yeah, I bet we wouldn't see him coming. Because if I could see him coming, I'd be like, no, but I can't, so I cannot do anything.
Yeah, I'm attacking them from the back, so they can't see.
Right, so I'm not gonna go in without a fight. I mean, you guys don't have any shackles or rope, do you? You might have to rope me up a little bit, right? I'm trying to persuade the guards to like get off their horse. That's what I'm trying to do.
We did not think about that. And they rear their horses around behind you and are just trying to like two guys on motorcycles like circling you, trying to like keep pushing you forward.
Right, this isn't going to work, fellas. I've detained many people in my life. May I give you a suggestion? Get off your horses, and I will not fight you. I'm going to use a deception.
Persuasion or deception disadvantage, and they're going to roll both like straight.
If I can like say something to do a help action, I'd love to.
That would burn a focus, but you may.
I rolled a 12.
Both of them get off their horses. Of course, we were just thinking of that. We were just planning on getting off our horses, of course. That was the first step we were going to do in detaining you and taking you in.
Right, and so, okay. Gentlemen, come over here. Do you have a length of rope?
Of course, rope right here, and he hands it out to you.
Okay. Now, stick out your hands real quick.
Of course.
And I'll show you the knot that you're supposed to use.
Yes.
And so using...
Luka also has her hands out. She's like, yeah, this is cool. Teach me also.
Would that be crafting or like maybe thievery? Because I feel like that's a thief skill.
Yeah, thievery. Let's do that.
No, I mean, yeah, whichever's
I'm also fine with crafting.
I think crafting is the obvious choice.
Yeah.
Okay. I got 13.
Yeah, that's plenty to just like tie one of these guys up, and he's like, I see. Yes, you loop it around the Kremling hole.
Right, yeah. And so here, all I'm going to give, and I hand the guy that's tied up the rope, practice on your buddy here real quick. And then that way I can show you how, using you as an example, your hands are still kind of free, so you can definitely tie this knot.
Oh, excellent. Yes, I see. And he... Oh, can you give me a little hand here? Yeah.
Yeah, here you go. And then I do another crafting real quick. And that one was a 16.
They both are perfectly tied up, and they're like, aha, excellent, yes. Now that we know how to do that on you, please release us.
Right, I'm not doing that. And then I just punch one in the face and try and knock him out. Would that be...
Just a light weapons? Actually, that's an athletics check.
I rolled a 9.
I don't think that breaks his armor, so he dodges out of the way. How uncouth of you, sir! Release me, please, and I am taking you into detention.
Pako, you were lying to them? I thought you were teaching us some nuts.
Storms, Luka! Beat them up!
Oh.
Does Nazir still come flying in right now?
This would be great timing for Nazir.
Yeah, I can. Yeah.
Like, I'm still standing there with my hands out, like, teach me the knots. What, you were lying to them? You lied to get what you want?
Yes, of course. Now fight them. And then Pako takes out his sword.
Well, this is a surprise round for me, right?
Yeah, and so you're using your frictionless motion?
No, I'm just gonna run in. I mean, they're on the ground, so I don't need to like worry as much.
I wanted you to use your surge, but that's fine.
Well, I mean, I'm out of my. They're all duns right now because I was practicing. I am it's almost like a weird like stealthy shadow thing. It's kind of like they're doing this, and then I think after Pako does that and dodges, the guards don't see me, but I think Pako just looks up, and it's just that thing. If he looks up, he sees me, and I'm just fucking pissed. So I can get one hit off, which is I'm gonna actually, because it's the same amount of damage whether I use a knife or punch. I'm just gonna punch first, actually, rather than make this dude bleed like a bunch. So I got a 22 to hit.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then I got 9 damage. I'm gonna hit one of the guys in the back of the head.
Yeah, it's like a karate chop your brothers taught you. Like, it's like one of those pressure point things that, like, you have older brothers that love doing this bullshit. So you know how to just like chop a guy's neck and put him down.
The guy's down. Is he just unconscious?
Yeah, the guy that gets knocked down fully unconscious, hands still tied. I'm
gonna object interaction. I'm just gonna pull the knife out, still behind his back. I'm gonna put it up to his neck but he cannot see my appearance. And I'm gonna say, "You're gonna stand still." My voice is gonna sound different. Hold on.
You gotta change it in character.
I know, dude. Relax.
You gotta make a funny noise.
That
Yulk, you got a face feel.
That was a lot better than my goofy. I don't know what the fuck that was.
You're gonna let my friends punch you in the face. You're gonna go unconscious. We're gonna take your stuff. You're gonna live, but you're gonna be all right. Am I understood?
Yes, understood.
Okay. Pako, punch him.
All right. And so he's teed up.
This one's gonna hit.
All right, cool. Right on the schnoz.
Yeah, I'm gonna say with a guy that's fully restrained with something like this, you don't even need to roll damage. It's just like a one tap KO. These guys are like grunts, 1 HP, like minions that you knock him to the ground. Both of them lay there like they would be splayed out, but their hands are stuck in front of them, tied up, but their legs are doing crazy shit.
And then Pako gets on a knee. He picks up one of their hands and he takes out his knife and it looks like he's about to cut off his thumb. He's like, "Wait, should we take their thumbs? Is that thing down here?"
No, I don't think we have to do that. Please leave them intact. I thought we could be the friends, and now they are bound on the ground. I do not even know when all this happened.
Nazir, is it customary to take thumbs and e's around here?
Pako, do me a favor and shut up for 1 second.
I mean, okay. That doesn't answer the thumb question.
Don't take
his thumbs. No, don't take his thumbs. Nazir, shut up.
All right, suit
Pako,
yourself.
Don't take his thumbs. Don't take his thumbs.
I'm gonna go try and wrangle these horses. And Pako walks over to one of the horses and tries to shush him.
And then I turn to Nazir and I'm like, "Oh, no, I'm sorry."
I'm gonna start removing the armor and putting it on myself.
All right, yeah, you fully loot a guy of his armor and you put on a full set of Sesemalex Dar military outfit.
And then what was their melee weapon they had?
They have a side sword that it looks like a Kopesh Egyptian. It's like
a sickle.
Yeah, it's a sickle type blade.
Okay, I'm taking it.
It's like a cavalry blade that was used to really chop.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna take that.
Okay.
I'm gonna take it.
For sure.
Wait, Nazir, should I also dress up as a guy, or should you just, because we know we have a bounty? What's the plan here, dressing up as one of the guys? Also, it looks quite small on you, and you do look kind of ridiculous.
It looks like a tank top.
Crop top.
Crop top. Shit,
should I put the other armor on me, and it would be very large, and then we can, I guess, ride on horseback and take in Cosmere and Luka, and potentially get in past customs.
Their army does like allow foreigners to serve in it to get citizenship.
Herdazians are in every army in the world. I don't think that's quite strange.
Oh yeah, Herdazians serve in every military in the world. I like that.
I got a cousin in here.
You're always saying that. How many cousins do you have?
Pako and Luka.
I don't know.
Pako and Luka, shut up. Shut up.
Oh, and Nazir, I was hoping to talk to you for a second. You see,
Luka.
Just say what you need to say.
I need you guys to actually look at me in the eye and focus. Luka, I don't care that you're 18. I really don't.
Can you come down to my level?
Pako, shut up. You guys need to understand the position we're in, okay? I tried to explain the situation, and you guys just got caught. Listen, okay? That's what I need you to do. Listen. Pay attention, because if these people were even slightly more competent, you guys would have been screwed, okay? This isn't a game. I tried to explain that to you. I tried to be nice. You guys don't listen, okay? So, listen to what I'm going to say. Focus on the task at hand, or next time you're screwed, and I don't think I can save you, you might be on your own. Am I understood?
I've never encountered a situation I could not talk my way out of. I did not think that would happen.
I figured we had that pretty much from the very beginning. But I think that the socio and political tendencies of this land, you seem like you are the expert in. So I think that a good plan is for me to put on that other piece of armor and then go in and try and collect that bounty. But what do you think, Mr.
You're not putting on any armor. Come on. I'm gonna get on the horse.
Who are you collecting the bounty on? Me?
Yes, Cosmere, you and me are apparently going to be prisoners, even though we should took care of those guards. And I nudge Pako, like, I know I didn't do anything, and he totally had fooled me. I was also fooled. I was like, Nazir, it really turned out okay.
Me and Luka will get on a horse and
You're not riding the horse.
I got the horse, so I'm getting on the horse.
You have not done a check to get on the horse. I'm sorry. That has not happened yet. I think we got to do a persuasion or intimidation on this. There's not like an animal handling.
I think that's agility, because it's sort of like you're mounting, or athletics. I think it's athletics.
To get its trust? I don't know.
Oh, to get its trust? Oh,
I think wearing the armor might give you a bonus to this. So we can just say that's with advantage or plot die.
no, maybe discipline, probably.
Discipline? Sure. If you want to try to do discipline for the horse, it's a military horse. I like that.
17.
All right. Yeah, you easily mount up on a horse.
I like brush its head, and then I take the reins, and then I get up on the saddle, and I have a hand to give to Luka, and I'm like, all right, Luka.
Pako,
Oh
get
no,
off.
I don't. If you get me a chol, I will be happy. Nazir, 1 second, please. I will be happy with a chol, but I've never ridden a horse before.
They're like faster chulls. Do you want to walk or do you want to go fast?
I would prefer not to ride. And I think that Prayer comes up next to me and like nudges me and gives me like little baby dog eyes, and I'm like, okay, I'll try. And
Alright.
I let you pull me up.
All right, cool.
It's like a vice grip though. I'm like, please don't let me fall. This is so scary. They're so fast.
Nazir, you were saying, do you want me off the horse after I just got on the horse? After I just got us 2 horses?
I'm done. I walk away.
Nazir.
Okay.
I leave.
Then I start trotting behind Nazir.
If you follow me,
Slow down. This is so fast.
if you continue to follow me, I will actually cut you. I will actually put you through pain.
Are you
Leave me
saying,
alone.
Nazir, are you saying we shouldn't have the horses?
You have 10 seconds to get away from me.
Luka kind of falls off, like she tries to dismount, but has literally never been on a horse before. So she kind of just falls on the ground and kind of runs
Nazir,
up
you are
behind
very
Nazir.
bad at communicating your plans.
Nazir, what is
do
wrong?
you want to do?
Nazir,
What do you
what's-
want to do? You just said shut up. You said don't get on the horse. And you said don't talk to the guards. Right, we did all the things. It all seemed to buff. The real question is, it seems like you want to control this party. Give us a plan that can work, and then we'll go from there.
Control? I laid out to you simple reasons as to why you should not go to these people. You ignored every single reason. You
Okay, give us a
can't
plan that will work. Don't care
you
about the
can't
past.
comprehend that other people find your existence and what you stand for valuable. Who you are
Okay,
does not
hi,
matter.
Marty. Tell us the plan.
I looked to Luka. Luka, the
You want
world
us
is
to
not
swim?
full of niceties. Okay? People will use you how they see fit. And quite frankly, neither of you are strong enough nor smart enough, obviously, to move through that in any sort of normal way, okay?
Well, that is so simply
Right.
uncalled for.
Right,
Excuse
so
you.
I'm gonna brush
Who do you
past
think
the
you are to talk to
intelligence
us like that?
Luka,
jab. So, Nazir, do you have a plan?
I have a plan, yes. I'm going to enact my
Tell
plan.
us the plan. Tell us the plan.
My plan, obviously, as I am wearing this armor, is to use it to get in. I'm going to go to the place that I've been saying since the entire time I got kicked out of my fucking city. Not fucking, my apologies. Out of my storming city because of Cosmere here, because he can't wait 3 seconds. I'm going to get my contact. I'm going to get more money. I'm going to up on supplies, and I'm going to take myself all the way over to my other homeland and prepare myself for this competition and battle to come. That's my plan. If it's obvious that our visage is known to others, the only thing we can do to avoid stuff is to try to sneak in. I'm going to pretend to be a guard because I am ethnically of this place. You are not.
Yeah, but there's Herdazians everywhere.
I don't care about Herdazians being in the military. The reasons, as we've stated before, okay, or people know who you are also by association. If you're here with all these other people, what do you think they're gonna think? With fucking Cosmere?
A Herdazian god is doing the right thing. The Herdazian god's doing the right thing, bringing in the prisoners. I think that's pretty obvious, isn't it? Me and my very tall companion were on the outskirts. I can, shave my beard. and then come in with just a mustache.
Just a quick question. The guards, are they unconscious or are they like conscious but like subdued?
They're
They're
unconscious.
Do they have perchance have some name tags or like
They do
dog
not have
tags
name
or something?
tags, no.
That doesn't matter. You know how many
I
guards
just
are
out of
involved in stuff like
curiosity.
this?
Right, so, like, what do you want us to do? Because we're obviously a team here. If you're trying to break away and not be a team, I mean, I don't know what the past 5 days have been, but I figured that we're more of a group than ever. You know, something about journeys, and we're near a destination.
It was Paco and I wanted to go try, and you just didn't even want to come try with us.
How are we going to get to Cobronth if we don't get onto the ship my cousin is piloting? Like, what was the plan? Just to say, oh, I knew your cousin. I mean, I feel like I'm integral to the whole plan here.
I don't need. I don't need your cousin shit. I don't need your cousin shit.
You can't get far. We are together. I don't know why you stayed behind. We would have done even better. I mean, they would have even recognized us faster, I guess. And I won't pretend like you weren't right about what happened, but it worked fine. Pako killed it. He even convinced me.
Well, I didn't kill anybody.
No, they're very much
Not this time.
alive. We can hide them and hide them someplace.
And I was good. I didn't take a single thumb.
And I learned a
Pako.
new knot. I think we came out of this on top.
Luka's never been in an actual fight with person. Pako, you missed a punch, and if it wasn't for me knocking someone out,
I had water in my eye. The rain came in my eyes.
you wouldn't have hit them. Again.
They were tied up, weren't they?
These were also incompetent soldiers that you cannot know this information prior to engaging with them. If these people were even remotely more competent,
it was a good practice run. I can't believe I'm saying this. We want to follow you somewhere. Where are you taking us?
I'm not taking you anywhere. I can't take you. I can't obviously make you do anything because you guys don't listen. I am going to the capital city. I'm going inside.
Oh, I'm so
We're gonna
sorry.
do the same thing.
I am sorry we didn't measure up to your weird, unset expectations of us, where we didn't believe.
I feel like this is just projecting your feelings onto us. Yeah.
Listen, Nazir, if you want to go on your own, we've been traveling together. We've shared some of our pasts and our secrets and our stories.
Yeah, I mean, Nazir, if you don't want us to go in with you, that's fine. We'll figure out our own way. And Luka, Klausmokel, and I, with our 2 horses and 1 pair of armor, you're welcome for the gift, by the way. Happy New Year. We will get in our own separate ways.
Nazir, if you don't come with us, you will never see Prayer again.
I think that actually does make him stop for a second.
And I feel like Prayer like comes up next to you and kind of like wags his tail and like gives you the little puppy dog eyes and goes like.
All right. So what's a plan that could work?
I'm gonna pet Prayer. Okay. I'm gonna breathe. I'm gonna breathe again. I'm gonna breathe again.
And Prayer goes.
I want you to take this seriously.
No one said we weren't. You're just not right all the time. You were maybe sort of right here.
Luka, you weren't taking it seriously. You weren't. You
of course I was.
You said they might be nice. That's your words. Verbatim. You said
of course they might be nice. Anyone can be nice,
They
maybe.
were very nice. They're nicely sitting on the floor.
Sorry, Nazir. I'm sorry, Nazir.
My ways are unorthodox.
I'm not doing a lot for what you are saying about me right now.
Pako?
Who, me?
Is your name not Pako? What do you mean? Who, me? Yes.
Oh, mate, I didn't expect the tone from you after I just saved you from walking alone. Now, where are we walking?
Again, I am using this armor as a means to pretend to be a guard.
Goncho, I'm following you, Goncho.
Okay. This is what we'll do. We're going to see the line ahead, see how long it is. What we can do, if need be, is stagger ourselves in said line. So they don't see you as a group because, ding, 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 group of specific looks may trigger something in their brains. But if you're all separated, they can't possibly be like, this one person of an entire race has to be this individual, which might be easier.
Okay, I think that's a good plan. You first as a guard with the horse.
I don't ride horses. I'm sorry. I don't ride horses.
All right. I guess I'll go in with 2 horses. I'll wrap Clausmorkel up in a saddle blanket.
We don't need the horses. We can just leave the horses.
But what if we want the horses?
Yeah, I feel like these are great bartering chips, and they're worth quite a bit of money. I'm taking the horses.
Bartering chips?
Yeah,
What do you mean bartering chips?
It's what poor people do that don't have money.
No, I no.
The Knights of Desolation are Andy Cotton as the Pako, Miles Johnson as Nazir Alethlin, Ali Lester as Lukai Kulanaki Ashalor, and me, Noah Tubbs, as everything else. Cover art by the incredible Ari Ibarra, at ARIIRF_ on Twitter. Music by Net Denizen Lane, aka Lane. And special thanks to Arjun Joshi, my deputy DM. Thank you for listening. Smash those like and subscribe buttons. You can find us on Twitter at 4Kremlings with the number 4. If you have any suggestions for names, flora, fauna, new Spren, Silver Kingdoms era lore, or any other thoughts, leave a comment or email us at 4kremlings@gmail. Still the number 4. Thank you to the legendary Brandon Sanderson and Brotherwise Games for this amazing world and system we get to play in. See you in 2 weeks as we continue the journey of the Knights of Desolation.